Hey, this is Prometheus giving you a full game recap. Yeah, I know it's been a long time. I usually just do full game postings, but decided to change things up a little bit. Able to go ahead and build up my MUT team here going into the divisional game. I was able to pick up Hugh Douglas as a wide receiver, a little bit more speed, and then Adrian Foster. I pulled this as a card, 96 is overall. Really good break tackles, but one thing I discovered with Adrian Foster, he drops a lot of balls. Now, on defense, I was able to go ahead and pick up more on the auction block. Briggs, and then Jackson as my middle linebacker. So really got 90s across the board in the secondary, where it's really important to have that type of stuff. And then I'm starting to get some edge rushers off the edge to be able to go ahead and give me some good blitz angles on defense. So once again, this is the playoffs for me, the divisional round. I'm going to be using the Raiders again, and I went up against an opponent that was using the Raiders also. Now they're going to look at his team, 93 with Bridgewater. He had 2KC. You've got Harvin, Shorts, Johnson, all 90s, 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 90s on the line, 90s to center, 90s Dan Deerdolf, Cameron Wake, 88s, 90, 99. So this guy has got a stacked team, 90s across the board. Secondaries all 90s, Richard Sermon, Steve Atwater. So this guy's got a very stacked team. If I want to beat this guy, I'm going to basically beat him with my scheme. So decided to go ahead and pound the ball initially. We got my new toy here with Arian Foster, able to go ahead and pick up a good 4 yards, and then hit him with a stretch play of the outside because my audibles are inside runs. So come back around here and look at his defense just attack me and clean me up on the outside run. I thought I had a good angle, so went back to my base pass play with the Z spot, able to go ahead and hit him with a backside slant with Jackson and be able to pick up a good 10 yards right there, and right down the middle once again with Arian Foster. He falls forward for a few yards right there. So 1st and 10, go back to the curl flat concept, and I'm unable to miss that slant route that I had on the backside of that. So I go back into my wing trips formation, and his defender actually just comes out of nowhere on the deep comeback route. So this time what I do is I streak up my tight end, and I try to hit my opponent with a dig route, and Evans comes up with a big catch right there to get me another 1st down on a 3rd and 10 situation. Come back to the Z spot, and I'm looking for the back end for the slant, and I just made a bad pass right there. So I go back into the same kind of concept, but this time I'm going to go with the flanker drive, and that tight end is over the middle. I go ahead and user him, pick him up, get him inside the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10, go with the misdirection right here. I've got a couple defenders in the area, but look at that linebacker, that defensive back, just clean me up. Get me at a 2nd and 13 situation. Back to the Z spot again, and right here I get hit by an edge pressure. He sacks me for a big loss right there. 3rd and 22. I'm looking down the middle, didn't like the read, and I decided to go ahead and try to face catch, and that's what happens. I get picked off by Steve Atwater. Steve Atwater's number is going to be called numerous times in this game, and he hit me with an Aggie Cloud Star, and that actually gets the ball back against my opponent. So nice little spin move right there, able to go ahead and get a nice 1st down. Hit it with some edge pressure with the corner, and look at this, sack my opponent. My opponent is going to be having some issues with my pressure in the entire day. Comes back around and throws into coverage, but my guy does not come down. Went ahead and switched it up on a 3rd and 20, go into man coverage, and unfortunately my opponent dots me up with an outside corner route right there. Comebacks around, he actually hits me in a flat with a little drag route, and I'm able to go ahead and clean it up with my new acquisition, which is Jackson. And he hits me when I'm man coverage in a timely screen to pick up a nice 1st down on a 2nd 8 situation. This time I'm going to go ahead and go with that blitz again before, where I got my opponent. And look at this play, hits me over the yellow zone, so able to pick up a nice 1st down, nice read by him, nice dot, and then comes back around. His opponent, he's scrolling off, and he actually just throws the ball away. I don't know what happened there. Go into a cover 2 sink, hoping to see my opponent actually go ahead and hit me in on the sidelines, but he doesn't do that. And then right here with the pressure, throws into my defender again, and actually I do not get an interception, and he comes back around, hits me in the screen. I got 3 players in the area, and they all stumble over each other, and he gets a touchdown. So he's up on me by a score. He's getting the ball back in the second half. This is not a good situation. So I take a ill-advised shot up top, because his defenders just seem to be playing low down there. Able to go ahead and do a hot grab right there. Come back into the verts with my scheme adjustments. Shrug off a blitz, but I just can't get rid of the ball into the seam. Go back to the dig route right here, but I check down to the running back, and Foster just can't catch the ball. He's got good running, but he can't catch the ball. And right here, throw into his middle linebacker. He's able to go and pick me off with 40 seconds left in the game, in the half right here, and he pops me up top right here to go up by 2 scores. 14 seconds left, or 31 seconds left, up 14-0. He's getting the ball back, so this could be a serious trouble right here. So hit a little hitch route right there, come back to the play action, trying to go ahead and hit the flats underneath. Defender comes out. That was just an ill-advised bad situation. This is actually a play I picked up from C-Brev right here with the C route, able to go ahead and get a nice little first down. And on a rare occurrence, I went ahead and popped my opponent up top with a little little fly route. He pulls his defender off, and I'm able to go into the second half down by 1 score right here. So kicking off to my opponent, went ahead and decided to zone him up, and right here he goes ahead and tries to pop me up once again, but he keeps hitting me in the seams. So I start reading on this some, and he's doing seams and screens, seams and screens. So right here, went ahead and put another guy in a deep seam route right here, and I go ahead and make an adjustment, assuming that he's going to go over the middle. But look at this play right here, hits me in the seam again, and I get beat by these old play calling. So I went ahead and switched it up, went into the Mike Blitz right here. Defender actually comes off the edge right here. He had to get rid of the ball. 2nd and 10 situation, go with a corner blitz off the edge. He throws in the seams into 2 of my guys. Go back to another guy. I've got a bunch of yellow zones out there. He goes in the zone. He can't get rid of the ball correctly. 4th and 10 situation to go with the free fire blitz right there out of the normal package and get the ball back. So I'm sitting pretty easy right there. Can't get a running room off the left and do his little stretch. And in this play, what I do is I generally like to go ahead and hitch up my slot receiver and look for him. But the clock is ticking down. Look at the play right here by his defender. He takes the ball and he's going to take it into the house. And I am going to be down 21-7 with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in the clock. So I need to score right here. So hit the little spot route, able to go ahead and get a first down with Mike Evans. He does a nice little run right here. Go back, try to get my opponent on a draw, but his linebackers just clean me up. Go ahead and come back and look at that. Those little hitch routes, the hitch routes that I like to hit with my running back was completely taken away. But here's such a situation. I've got a wide open window, but miss it with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is throwing balls all over the place. So a 4th and 8 situation, looking for man coverage. Get the man coverage and do a little pass lead down to the tight end. Able to go ahead and pick up a first down. That was critical. That would have been the game if I didn't hit that. So I figured he's actually going in the zones right here. Went ahead and popped the tight end, and he holds onto the ball. Gets me down to the 31-yard line. Come back, 2nd and 7 situation, and I take a pop right over the middle with Jackson and the dig route, and able to go ahead and get it down to the 5-yard line right here. Hurry up into the next play, and I figured I want to go ahead and try to hit him with a spectacular catch with Jackson. Make a quick adjustment right here, and my Jackson gets bumped off the line and drops the ball right here. So come back, try to hit the little hitch route, but the defenders are just making plays against the ball. I just can't get rid of the ball right here. Come back around with the running back angle to go ahead and get down by 1 score. So once again, screens and seams. So I went ahead and figured he'd try to hit me with a screen right away, so I do my man coverage. Then I go ahead and put zones all up in the middle, and once again he chucks the ball up to try to get a big play right there, but I'm able to go ahead and stop him. Now I'm expecting a long ball again. He's probably going to do that. So what I do is I go ahead and put deep blues across the board right here, force him to a situation where he has to check down. He throws right into the defender. 4th and 20 situation, down up by score. Bad claw right here. Goes ahead, tries to catch the ball, misses it, and I'm in this driver's seat right here, have an opportunity to go ahead and get the ball into the end zone. Take a shot on the edge, and his defender comes out of nowhere, and I don't stretch the ball far enough. Haven't hit my opponent with a screen, but I want to show him the same kind of a look, and I went ahead, pop the screen right here, and look at the moves and run by Foster, breaking some tackles. Can he fall in? No, but I'm going to go ahead and hurry up and get the ball in the end zone, actually tying up the score 21-0. So I go back to assuming he's going to do a screen, and he pops the ball up, and I get a nice interception right here. So now it is time to clock. I'm just going to start marching the ball down here. 2nd and 4 situation, get into the first down. Got the minute timer down to 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Going to take this down to a 2-minute warning. Nice little dive up the middle. Get there are 3 yards right there. Do another dive up the middle. Power O. Get it to a 3rd and 2 situation. Figure to go with a fullback dive, and I fumbled the ball. can you believe this? I fumbled the ball. So I figured he's going to go back to the screens, but I had this game wrapped up and I fumble the ball. So he throws right into two men and comes down with the ball right here. Then I went to hit him with a blitz again. I'm able to go ahead and sack him, get him in a situation where he's second and 20. Went ahead and tries to screen. He can't get that off because of the pressure. I figured I'm going to go with the pressure again. It's been working for me. Got a 5-man rush going right there, and he pops me up top and catches the ball past my defenders and is able to go ahead and get it in the end zone with a Hail Mary play of all plays. Goes for the 2-point conversion, and he does not convert. So now I've got some chance. I got some time right here. Try to hit the dig route. Bad pass by Aaron Rodgers. Come back around and try to go ahead and hit the inside seam with Douglas. Down to two timeouts, 31 seconds. Try to hit my opponent with a screen, but I'm unable to get it off. I just can't get the screen off on that particular play. Come back with the C route and miss the C route, even though my wide receiver is wide open on the play. So figured to go ahead and try to face catch him on the left-hand side, and the ball is misplaced. I'm not able to go ahead and get it past my opponent. Come back to the C route again and went ahead and motioned the deep post on the other side on a 4th and 10 situation. Wide open. Throw the ball. And the ball is out of bounds. Out of bounds. So took a loss in my divisional game. My opponent beat me. Very sad, but you know, it was kind of fun doing this MUT thing. I think I'm definitely going to do this for Madden 16. For all my subscribers, I really appreciate your support, and until next time.